Many relationships have difficult times, and it's not uncommon for couples to argue now and then. But partner violence is different from common marital or relationship problems. It is a pattern of abuse that a partner may use to control the behavior of another. In some relationships, both partners abuse each other. One partner may be more abusive, or the abuse may be equal. Abuse affects people of every gender, ethnicity, race, age, sexual orientation, social status, and religion. That's why today we're discussing understanding domestic violence. Hello all, welcome back to Thoughtful Thursdays. I am Johannes, your on-site life coach. October is Breast Cancer and Domestic Violence Awareness Month. Creating awareness of these topics is of the utmost importance because even if we are not personally affected, those who are closest to us may be. If you want to save information about domestic violence but don't think it is safe to take it home, see if a trusted friend can keep it for you. Plan ahead. Know who you can call for help and memorize the phone number. Here are ways of better understanding domestic violence. One way of better understanding domestic violence is by knowing the various forms. Domestic violence can take on many forms. Domestic and family violence often starts with threats, name-calling, and slamming doors or breaking household items, and it can build up to pushing, slapping, and other violent acts. But not all signs of domestic violence are physical. Domestic violence can also come in forms of coercive control, sexual violence, image-based, emotional, verbal, elder, financial, or psychological abuse, just to name a few. After a relationship becomes more serious, abuse may get worse. The abuser may begin making threats, calling the other person names, and slamming doors or breaking household items. This is a form of emotional abuse that is sometimes used to make the person feel bad or weak. Physical abuse that starts with a slap might lead to kicking, shoving, or choking over time. As a way to coercive control the person, the abuser may make violent threats against the person's children, other family members, or pets. Abusers may also control or withhold money to make the person feel weak and dependent. This is called financial abuse. Domestic violence also includes sexual abuse, such as forcing a person to have sex against their will. If you or someone close to you are experiencing any of these issues, it's important to get help. Talk with someone you trust, such as a friend or your doctor. Talking with someone can help you make the changes you need. Another way of better understanding domestic violence is recognizing the warning signs. If you or someone close to you, such as a friend, coworker, relative, or neighbor may be experiencing an abusive relationship, here are some signs to watch out for. Bruises or injuries that look like they came from choking, punching, or being thrown down. Black eyes, red or purple marks at the neck, and sprained wrists are common injuries in violent relationships. Attempting to hide bruises with makeup or clothing. Making excuses like tripping or being accident prone or clumsy. Often the seriousness of the injury does not match up with the explanation. Having few close friends and being isolated from relatives and coworkers and kept from making friends. Having to ask permission to meet, talk with, or do things with other people. Having little money available or not having access to credit cards or a car. Other warning signs may include low self-esteem or being extremely apologetic and meek. Referring to the partner's temper, but not talking about the extent of the abuse. Having substance use disorder. Having symptoms of depression, such as sadness or hopelessness, or loss of interest in daily activities. Talking about suicide, attempting suicide, or showing other warning signs of suicide. Encourage this person to talk with a health professional. It's important to be supportive and let our friend or loved one know that we are there to listen and help. Another way of better understanding domestic violence is how to help. Be careful giving your friend written information. It may not be safe for them to take home. See if you can keep it for them. Your friend should be careful online too. Their online activity may be seen by others. They shouldn't use their personal computer or device to search for these programs. Offer to let your friend use your computer or device, or they could use a safe computer at work or at a library. Some victims of domestic violence are willing to talk about their relationship when they are approached in a kind and understanding way. But don't confront the person if they are not ready to talk. Let them know you are willing to listen whenever they want to talk. Be understanding if the person is unable to leave. They likely know the situation best and when it is safest to leave. The most dangerous time for a victim of domestic violence can be when the person is leaving an abusive relationship. So any advice about leaving must be knowledgeable and practical. Encourage the victim to get advice from an advocacy agency with experience in the area of domestic violence. If you know someone who is being abused, call the National Domestic Violence Hotline at 1-800-799-SAFE or see the National Coalition Against Domestic Violence's website at ncadv.org/resources to find programs that offer shelter and legal support. There are many programs across the country that provide options for safety, advocacy, support, and needed information and services. Don't hesitate to contact your EAP with help regarding domestic violence support in any form. When facing domestic violence, there are steps you can take to protect yourself. Developing a plan will help provide safety for you and for those who may have other loved ones involved. Make sure to contact a local advocacy group for support, information, and advice on how to stay safe. Your EAP and local advocacy groups can help you get in touch with legal and social services in your area. This EAP may also provide information on counseling and support groups that can help you recover emotionally from the abuse. However, domestic violence may impact you. Know that support is available 24/7. Thanks for tuning in. Please like, subscribe, and comment on our video. We'll see you next time.